Welcome, hungry people. My name is Misael Machuca, and this is Parmesan crusted chicken. So what's the history with this dish? Well, I don't remember what restaurant we went, but my wife had this Parmesan crusted chicken breast with the lemon butter sauce on top. She loved it. She really, fell in love with that dish with some cheddar mashed potatoes, some nice green veggies on the side. It was delicious. But then for some reason, as happens in a lot of restaurants, is the quality of the dish goes down or something. And every time we go back to this restaurant, she always orders it, but it's never the same as it was the first time. So I promised her, hey, I would make it for you. I made it for her. She loved it, and now she asks for it all the time. So that's what the name of this dish is called, the wife's favorite. It's probably one of her favorite dishes. Who doesn't love Parmesan cheese? Little nice, crispy, crusty chicken, juicy, succulent, and then who doesn't like cheddar mashed potatoes? I mean, heck, that's two of the best things, cheese and potatoes put together. I mean, that's amazing. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. And actually, honestly, I'm hungry, so let's get to cooking. All right, so what we're gonna do first is we're gonna put our panko breadcrumbs inside a bag. So why do we do this? Well, it makes cleaning up easy, as well as, even though I made a mess right here, but as well as it makes up the covering of the chicken a lot easier. You can buy already grated Parmesan, the stuff in the can, or you can be bougie like me or extra and get yourself a nice chunk of wheel. We're probably gonna do half a cup to a cup to 2 cups of panko. What's this little texture? That's the Parmesan, and it's gonna melt, and it's gonna be part of the breadcrumbs and the chicken, and then be joined together into forces, into a marriage, and become one. So this is the seasoned breadcrumbs done, and now we have the flour. Roughly the same amounts of measurements. I did 1 to 2 cups of flour. We'll say around the same. 1 cup, and 2 seems good. Here's about 2 cups. Black pepper, half a teaspoon. Paprika for Chef John. Pinch of cayenne. Half a teaspoon of garlic. Finally, we got the eggs. So simple. 1 good bang, crack into a container. Again, egg. See with your thumb where the impact happened? You press and then you claw it open. My mom taught me this. My mother-in-law just put it on top of the napkin here. She doesn't remember teaching me this, but she did. And then easy cleanup. Look at that. And we're gonna do a splash of cream. Do whisk, 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 whisk until homogenized. We're gonna shoot for 1 to 2 cups of cheese. You want to make sure the chicken is not wet before you begin cutting. Why is that important? Wet meat, wet proteins are slippery, hence making it dangerous to cut. Never cut wet meat. Make sure you dry it a tad bit before you start surgery. So these chicken breasts, we're just gonna clean them up real quick. They do have a tenderloin, but we're gonna leave it in there. We want to make this dish as simple as possible and maximize its flavor. How do we maximize the flavor? Well, just use proper technique in seasoning your food in and out, all around. always, always smack your meat. Now we notice the chicken breast, the tenderloin is here. We don't want to lose the integrity of this here. So instead of cutting like this, you see the chicken here, got like a smooth, bigger piece here. We're gonna butterfly and open it up. Butterfly means to cut in half and open. So we start right here in the middle, or what we think is the middle, and we start to glide our knife slowly and open it like this. You see? And actually, now that I'm thinking about it, that's a little too crazy. So let's go ahead and actually divide these two pieces in half. So we have this guy here. What are we gonna do? We're gonna place them in what? This Ziploc top bag. The reason why I want to make this flat is that it's going to cook faster and it's going to cook evenly. Very lightly from a height with salt, pepper, and garlic powder. Just very, very lightly. Light season. So, you're gonna fill up 4 quarts of potato. I don't know how to measure 4 quarts of potato. I'm assuming around 3 pounds of potato. That's a lot, but tomorrow we're making dinner as well. We're gonna eat mashed potatoes. 1 to 2 cups of cream, around 1/3 of a stick of butter. We're preheating, warming up. That's gonna go in here. We have our skillet. It's gonna be preheated shortly. And our chicken is ready to go, to be breaded, egged, crumbed up, to get it nice and crispy. It's gonna be good. And we're gonna add the cream and butter mixture here. So you can add pepper, and then you can add a generous pinch of salt. And then remember that delicious cheese, Kobe Jack, that we shredded earlier? Well, we're gonna place that in there. And then we're gonna fold in the cheese, just like in Schitt's Creek. So what you wanna do, you wanna have your stuff ready. Flour, egg, breadcrumbs. Now we're gonna take our pieces of chicken and we're gonna dust them. So we just want to make sure you dust them off, and then you're going to lay the chicken in. And now we're going to put inside the breadcrumbs. Put in the chicken. You want to make sure you hear that sizzle. comply with food safety. Always check internal temperature. And that's about to hit 165. To make the butter sauce, real simple. All you need is butter, and lemon. And that is it. Now let's taste for seasoning. Alrighty guys, now time for the test. Ooh, did you guys hear that? That nice, crunchy, crusted chicken. Those are mashed potatoes. Well guys, thank you very much for watching. If you like what you're seeing, what you're watching, click the subscribe button, the like button. Any comments down below, go ahead and put them down there. And yeah, I really appreciate everyone just coming along with me for the ride. Thank you very much. Have a good one. Stay hungry.